For more than 20 years, this country in South America has been making Latin music that has crossed continents and become popular on a global scale. A country made up of the world's tallest palm trees, waterfalls, beaches, islands, deserts, mountains, and last but not least, dance. That is the reason I came to Colombia, to find out more about the history of its national dance, to understand more about the people and the culture, but to also discover the new dances and sounds that are emerging. My name is Matias de Rada. I'm a travel filmmaker from Bolivia who is passionate about dance since I was young. Even though I've only taken 5 dance classes, I love everything about dance as I believe it is a universal language that connects people, similar to how one connects with nature. My inexperience as a dancer is why I invited Donika. Donika is an experienced dancer from Sweden. She has been dancing in Europe for over 10 years but has always wanted to explore the dance culture in Latin America.
They say to truly understand the country, you must understand its past, and dance is no different. So we decided to travel to Cartagena, Colombia, the birthplace of Colombia's national dance. As we walked the streets of the colonial city, we quickly began to realize why Colombians have this vibrant energy towards their music.
The national dance, however, wasn't born in the old historic district, but rather an hour away in a village called San Basilio de Palenque. Cumbia is a dance that started with an African dance, which came to Colombia through the slave trade in the 1800s. It's originally envisioned as a fusion of the 3 cultures, the Spanish heritage with the African slaves who merged with the indigenous cultures of Colombia. We arrived in one of the last remaining villages where cumbia was born to learn more about its history and how it's danced. Cumbia is danced by wearing long skirts, and men and women barely touch one another. Instead, the women held burning candles, or you can just hold in one arm aloft and wave their skirts with their other hand.
Men used faster steps, moving around the women while holding their hat or handkerchief in one hand with their other one behind their back. The idea was to entice the women towards them.
Early cumbia music used many types of drums, including the tambor alegre and the llamador, single-headed drums, and tambora, double-headed drums. After learning about cumbia, we were even more eager to arrive to Medellin, Colombia. In my 4 years of coming to Colombia, I have only been captivated by the creativity and talent of this city. This is why it was no surprise that the Colombian dancer we were going to meet and learn about this new style of dance was from Moravia, Medellin. We came to meet Davy Moreno, a 26-year-old who had been dancing since he was 10 years old. In the past 3 years, however, he has specialized in a dance called exótico and made it his own. We came to meet him and his group of friends who were going to teach us a dance choreography.
Pues el exótico viene del Pacífico, ¿cierto? Del Chocó. El exótico fue pues como creado allá. Y ya desde el Pacífico, desde el Chocó, fue expandiéndose a las ciudades pues, de acá de Medellín, Bogotá, Cali, Barranquilla, Buenaventura, todo Colombia. El exótico es una mezcla de todos los géneros que pueda haber de baile, ¿cierto? Como de popping, como de raga, como de dancehall, como de afro.
All this makes up exótico.
The next day, Donika and I met up with Davey and his crew to learn exótico, and although there were nerves in learning the dance, I was also curious to see how the interaction of worlds merging would pan out. Stepping out of your comfort zone is never easy. Learning foundations, a choreography, and trying to make it look good was a struggle for me. There were even moments where I doubted if I'd be able to keep up.
Even though I come from a dance background, I also struggled. My inability to speak Spanish limited how fast I learned the steps.
What do you think?
It's in these instances that you notice the power of dance has to connect people from all walks of life. A sport where masculine and feminine energy merge together and simply create movement. This movement in nature, for example, can be very healing. Whether it's movement of a waterfall or of sand blowing in the desert, movement in nature, I feel, tends to heal a person by providing a space to breathe and connect. In dance, the movement you feel is just as healing, but in a different way. In dance, the movement allows you to feel a strength, power, freedom, and sense of empowerment, a deep connection to yourself. No matter who you are, when the music makes your body move, you come alive. Our time in Colombia ended in nature. As a travel filmmaker, I'll always be drawn to new environments that allow me the ability to connect with myself.
For many Colombians, the sunset is seen as a time for reflection and gratitude. It is often celebrated through traditional rituals and dance ceremonies that honor the natural world and the cycle of life.
All in all, our intention when we first came to Colombia was simply to learn and discover. We couldn't really know what impact it would have on us. But I can confidently say that dance has been the bridge that helped me realize so many important life lessons. I learned that countries all over the world have traditional dances. They are actually evolving products of history, migration, and societal changes of the people who perform them. Culture, which I so much try to explore and define for each country, can be defined as a way of life that is learned, shared with future generations, and changes with time. It goes to show that the acceptance of people from all walks of life yields a better result over time. The doors to new opportunities open up so much more the second we let go of judgment and preconceived notions of a country or the people that live there. This experience was proof of that. It connected strangers from different parts of the world. I saw the power of sports, how it brings people together. But I mostly saw the power of dance, and that it breaks boundaries. It shows us that differences in skin color, culture, and music should be celebrated.